Fourth graders, so for grammar today, you're gonna want your language arts notebook in the grammar section to maybe write down some things that will be helpful for you as we continue with our next grammar unit. So this next unit we're going to talk about is subject and verbs. Now remember that a subject is a word or words that tell who does an action in the sentence, right? It's who it's about, okay? So go ahead and whisper to me what a subject is. Awesome. Well, then a verb tells an action or how a noun is, was, or will be. It could be past, it could be present, it could be future. Whisper and tell me what a verb is. Awesome. So let's practice finding our subjects and verbs. So we have Sam runs down the sidewalk, and Lucas and Tommy listen to the radio. So you try these, see if you can figure out what is the subject in each sentence and what is the verb or verbs for both of these sentences. All right, let's see how you did. The subject in the first one was Sam, and the verb was runs. But in the second sentence, Lucas and Tommy are both our subject. So our verb then is listen. Well, subjects and verbs have to agree. They must. Singular verbs, so if we have just one subject, our verb is going to be singular. Kind of like in that last one where we said Sam runs, right? One Sam, okay? Singular. But plural subjects need plural verbs. And if you look, it almost looks silly because it looks like this one should be that plural, but it actually is singular, and this is plural. Okay, so you have to decide with these sentences here. Each one, is the verb singular or is it plural? So pause the video while you look through these sentences and decide. All right, let's take a peek. Oh, sorry. Megan talks to her friend. That is singular. Greg and Mark play cards, plural. Christy walks her dog, singular. Brittany reads a book, singular. Amy and Sharon work together, plural. So let's find a rule. Megan talks to her friend. Christy walks her dog. Brittany reads a book. What do you notice about all of these singular sentences? Notice that they kind of end in that S, right? The verb ends in that S, making it actually singular, even though we think it would be plural. We'll take a look at these sentences. What do you notice about both of these plural sentences? These verbs don't have those, right? It's just the word. It's just that verb word. Okay? So usually subjects that are sorry, got a little confused there. Subjects that are plural would end in S, okay? So the subject, who the sentence is about. And usually the verbs that are singular verbs end in S, okay? Like we noticed, the verb part would end in S if it's singular. So our singular rule, this might be a good one to write down in your notebook, okay? If your subject is singular, you'll need to use a verb that's also singular. Is, was, has, does, or verbs ending in S and ES. But the plural rule is if your subject is plural, you need to use a verb that is also plural, such as are, were, have, do, or verbs without an S or ES. Sometimes we use that pronoun you. If your subject is the pronoun you need to use a plural verb, right? Like you are. We don't say you is in fourth grade, right? You are in fourth grade. So that follows the plural ones, okay? The plural rules. All right. So correct these sentences. Lizzie have 3 sisters. You loves math class. We sings a new song in choir. So go ahead and unpause the video and see if you can correct those sentences. All right, so you've probably changed it to Lizzie has 3 sisters, or you love math class, and we sing a song in choir. A lot of times, subject and verb agreement goes with our ears. We just kind of feel off when we say the wrong thing. It sounds funny to us. That's good. Hey, you're using your ears wisely and your brain that God gave you to catch those mistakes. Okay? So just think through. Does it sound good? If it's singular, it needs to be a singular verb. If it's plural, it needs to be a plural. Okay? Let me know if you have questions. Next time we will do our notebook page. Talk to you soon.